This is the Tecno Camon 40, and for a price of about $180, which is around 280,000 naira for the base 8 GB of RAM and the 128 gigs of storage option. How much of a difference is it from the Tecno Camon 30 of last year, and why should you even buy this one above the competition? Well, in this video, we'll find out right after you hit that like button and that subscribe button. We are aiming for 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Thank you. Now, let's get started. Kicking things off with the unboxing experience, you are greeted with the phone itself, a manual, a transparent case, a 45-watt charging brick, and a Type-C cord. It is very nice to see that in 2025, we see our companies that is giving us everything in the box. One thing Tecno will stop changing every year is the design, which is totally different from the previous year, which is also totally different from 2 years ago. At first glance, you know the particular smartphone design Tecno took inspiration from. It has a plastic back and a plastic frame, making it durable and comfortable to hold in the hand. And yes, I did have the opportunity to hold one for a while, and trust me, from my experience, it feels good and comfortable. At the rear, we have a dual camera setup, which consists of a 50-megapixel main camera with optical image stabilization and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide and a flashlight. We'll talk more on the camera later. At the left side, we got this one tap button that has this orange or red accents to it. When you hold it, you trigger the voice assistant Ella, at least for me. It can also be customized to your taste if you like. At the right, you get the volume rockers and the power button. The SIM card tray is also underneath, and it's an hybrid SIM card slot. And what I mean by an hybrid SIM card slot is that you only have the opportunity to use one SIM card, one SD card. But if you have two SIM cards, you will not be able to use an SD card. So one SIM card, one SD card, two SIM card, no SD card. So if you have two SIM cards, I would advise you go for like the 256 gigs of storage option, so that you don't have problem with storage in the future. Let's not forget, we got stereo speaker setup here, and they sound really good. And I'm not really surprised because they have Dolby Atmos tuned. And we also got IR Blaster for electronic controls, which is popularly known as infrared sensor. It is IP66 dust and splash resistant rated, so you can be sure that you are good with your device under any weather condition. One thing that Tecno surely knows how to do is giving colored names, and they did not hold back with the Tecno Camon 40. My favorite is the Galaxy Black, and as you can see, you have other options you can go for. The display is basically the same as last year, and it's not necessarily a bad thing because the Camon 30 display is already very good. It is still AMOLED, it is still a 1080p display, it is still 120Hz refresh rate, it is still very bright, so content watching is very good with vibrant viewing angles with symmetrical bezels roundabout. And all this at this price point, I don't think you can ask for more. Running the Camon 40 is the MediaTek Helio G100, which is or meant to be an upgraded chipset from the MediaTek Helio G99 running the Camon 30 of last year. And I have said this several times, the difference in performance and efficiency in these two processors is very minimal. Like, you barely notice crazy jump in optimization or speed in day-to-day use. However, it is still pretty solid to handle anything you throw at it. For my gamers, it will play all your favorite titles at medium graphics settings. Remember, medium graphics settings, not high graphics settings. And considering that you have good internet connectivity, you should be able to enjoy your game. Software running the Camon 40 is Android 15 with HiOS version 15. And I think this is the first device I'll be reviewing this year with Android 15. And of course, Android 15 is future packed. One of it is the fact that when you swipe from the right, it opens the control panel, and when you swipe from the left, it opens your notification, which I think is really cool. Another one is the circle to search, which I believe every smartphone in 2025 should have this circle to search because it is very cool and very useful. For HiOS, we have some dope wallpapers you can customize to your taste, multitasking is now significantly better with split screen and floating windows. And just like Samsung, we also have side panels to access your favorite apps or your most used applications. Now for AI, we have a lot. First of all, the button I showed you earlier, when you press and hold it, it triggers LR and it can help you with complex tasks. But I recommend you switch to Gemini because Gemini is just way better. In your photo apps, we also get AI eraser, which typically helps you to erase distractions in your background to give you the perfect picture. We also have AI extender, which basically help you to expand your picture by guessing what the scene might look like and then add it, which I think it is really nice. As a graphic designer, I already know like 300 scenario I can use this feature for. When it comes to software updates, Tecno is promising 3 years of software updates. That means you can hold onto the Tecno Camon 40 for another 2 or 3 years. And that means it will be getting Android 17 at most. Cameras on the Tecno Camon 40 is actually very impressive. It is the best, if not one of the best, in this price category. It comes with a standard 50 megapixel wide camera with optical image stabilization and an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera. Pictures from the 50 megapixel camera looks very sharp with a lot of detail, only if it shoots in a room full of light or outdoors. For the ultra wide, it's just better than nothing for me because if you don't shoot in a very lit environment, you will not have usable pictures. The front facing camera is 32 megapixel, which is a typical downgrade from last year, but it still gives you usable picture. But if you want to get good quality image with a lot of detail, just shoot under good lighting condition or shoot outdoors. Battery capacity on the Tecno Camon 40 got a slight upgrade. We have a 5200 mAh battery, which means we got 200 mAh battery more than last year. So that means you're basically getting 30 to 45 minutes extra screen on time. But basically, it will pretty much last you a day with juice left, depending on your usage. And with 45-watt charger, you should be able to power your phone back from 0 to 100 under 75 minutes. And to me, that is still pretty quick. To be honest, my final thought is that the Tecno Camon 40 isn't anything dramatically different or out of this world. I think it just basically takes the good thing from the Tecno Camon 30 of last year and make them slightly better, like the processor, the battery, the build, and Android 15 with AI. And is it worth your money? Yes. Will I recommend it? Yes and no. Yes, if you are coming from the Tecno Camon 20 or an older version device, yes, I recommend the Tecno Camon 40. But if you are using the Tecno Camon 30, please use your money to buy Suya because Android 15 will be coming to the Tecno Camon 30 and HIS 15. So you are basically getting all the features and hopefully AI also. So you should save your money and use it to buy Suya. That is my full review for the Tecno Camon 40. Thank you so much for watching as always. Again and again, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to our channel to support us. We are aiming for 10,000 subscribers. And as always, love, peace, and peace. Signing out.